Welcome to the More Realtors St. Louis market update for April 2012. I'm Dennis Norman, one of the brokers at More, and if you'll give me a few minutes of your time, I'll bring you up to date on what's happening in the St. Louis housing market. Let's jump right in with real estate news from St. Louis's best local source for real estate news and information, stlouisrealestatenews.com. Here are just a few of the headlines from the past month. There was a report out that projects that home prices across the U.S. for many cities is going to increase modestly by the end of 2012. Did predict a slight decline in home prices for St. Louis. A good report on foreclosures and mortgage delinquencies showing that they both dropped in February, which is good news for the real estate market. Also good for the market in general. The results of a quarterly national housing survey that showed Americans of all different backgrounds continue to have strong aspirations to own a home, so they've not lost faith in home ownership over the last, the downturn in the market. Also reports on vacation home sales hitting a four-year high. And then another positive article on a report on home sales in the Midwest being up 6.5% in February. The Midwest was the only region with increased sales in February. Now let's jump right into the market data. The first few slides I'm going to go through here for the entire St. Louis metropolitan area. And so all the data is based upon homes on the market in that entire area. We can see here on our real-time market profile, which by the way, these are available on our website, mo-re.com. You can get market reports for any area, any neighborhood in the St. Louis area. You see here median price of homes on the market in the metro area, $186,000. Median asking price per foot is $99 a foot, pretty much where it's been, close to that for some time. Average days on the market about 6 months, and we can see the market action index is at 18, which is up slightly from last month when it was at 17. A quick reminder on the market action index, a 30 would represent a perfectly balanced market, not favoring buyers or sellers. Anything below a 30 down to a low of 0 indicates it's a cold market favoring home buyers. Anything above 30 up to a maximum of 60 indicates a hot market favoring sellers. So at 18 we're definitely in a cold market, but as you see on this graph here, the historical graph for the market action index, it is near its peak that it's been. So at least it's headed the right direction. Now we can see here most recently it's taken a little downturn or turn down, so we'll have to see what happens. Here's the market action index divided by the by quartiles, so slicing the market into fourths, and the blue line represents the lowest 25% priced homes, the black line represents the highest 25% priced homes, and green and orange are the two in between. And we can see it pretty much goes reverse of prices, so the highest priced homes are have the coldest market, and then the lowest priced homes are the hottest. Actually on the low side it's almost a 19, and on the higher end it's around 13, but what you can see is that they have all increased quite a bit, and while it's bouncing around, has recently been trending upwards, so we'll see where it goes from here. Following this is a chart showing the median price trend for the St. Louis metro area. The orange line, this is over the past year, the orange line represents a 90-day average, so kind of a longer term average. The black line represents a 7-day average, so it's the black line's a little quicker to show a change in the market, and we can see the trend since March has definitely been upward, and the 7-day is continuing to point upward. It's hitting near 187,000. While the 90 days 179. So we can see recently prices are on the rise in the metro area. Now we're going to zoom in on the market and look at just the core of the St. Louis market on the Missouri side. So this slide, the next few slides are from data for the St. Louis 5-county area, which includes the city of St. Louis County, St. Charles County, Jefferson County, and Franklin County. This first slide here shows the number of sales and average sales price for this 5-county area. The blue column represents the number of sales, and we can see for March, which is the last one here, was up fairly significantly from February and up from January. When we look at March of this year back to March of last year, there was an increase. There was actually 2,342 sales in March of 2012, which is up a little over 200 from March of 2011 when there were 2,127 sales. As far as the average price, the green line here, we can see what's been happening there. It's been fluctuating but has been trending upward. March finished up with an average sales price of $141,800, which was up $10,000 from the month before when it was $131,000. It is also up just slightly from a year ago when it was $139,000. So all pretty good news there. This next slide shows median home sales prices and days to sell. So this is the median price, a little more accurate indicator of what's going on with pricing and how long they took to sell in homes that actually sold. The yellow line is the price and red line is the days to sell. And we can see going into March here, January, February, March, the yellow line, the prices increased, and actually median home prices went from 91,000 in January up to 110,000 in March. And the days on market declined, days on market dropping from 91 days in February to 82 in March. March 2012 home prices, median home price, again is showing some signs of an upward trend here, and you can see is just about even with what it was a year ago. So all pretty good news there. Now this one's what I call my Realtor scorecard. This is a chart that shows the ratio or the relationship between the actual sales price homes sold for versus what they were listed for, both originally when they first hit the market and also at the time of sale. And this, while it doesn't show an indicator of market value, this is more an indicator of how good a job the real estate agent or broker is doing that's handling the listing, how informed the agent was on the market, and knowing what would be the ultimate selling price of the home, and then having the tools and resources available to educate the seller, and also the professionalism and the experience in order to convince the seller of the price they need to come out at. And again, this is something that at Moore we pride ourselves on. We have the data and the resources available to our agents, and we train them and mentor them so that they do have this understanding, and then also have the ability to convey this to owners, because particularly in this type of market, sellers need to come out priced appropriately. And we can see here overall, agents are doing a pretty poor job in the metro area. We can see that in general, homes are selling for about 90%, and most recently peaking up to what's been the high over the last year, 92% of their original list price, which is what the red line represents. So it's getting better. The yellow line shows they are selling for about 96% of what they were listed for at the time of sale. So once they set on the market and reduce the price, they eventually get it down there. But if this red line continues upward, if this was around 94% or so, that would be pretty healthy. So it's at least getting better. This slide shows the listing inventory in terms of months supply of homes in this 5-county area. And you can see it's fluctuated here from 9 to up to 10 months, down below 8 a couple of times, down here almost to 7 at the end of last year, peaked back at 10, and now you can see it's headed downward below 8. So again, almost all these slides on particularly on the 5-county area that we focus on are all showing I think pretty good trends here, and trends toward a healthier real estate market. I think prices are going to be challenged, but it looks like they're stabilizing though. And this one here finally shows it's a 10-year look back at median home prices and median list prices, and we can see that the green line, which represents the median sales prices, we can see that has definitely dropped down significantly, not only from its 2006 peak, but it looks like it's down from 10 years ago, and in fact it is. The median sales price for 2012 so far is $104,000, which is down significantly from 2002, 10 years ago, when it was $127,000. It's also down fairly significantly from 2011, when it was $118,000. Median list price, on the other hand, again, see this big gap right there? This is where sellers aren't paying attention and agents aren't educating sellers properly. List prices are going up. So the median list price for 2012 is $139.9, while the median sales price is only $104. And so there you have it. This has been a quick overview of the market. And you'll see there at the bottom there's myself, my partner John Williams, and our partner Nick Seapack. We have at our company at More Realtors, we have the resources available and the agents to help you, whether you're a buyer, a seller, an investor. What I've shown you here is just the tip of the iceberg. We've got charts and data, market data available for throughout the St. Louis market, and in fact throughout the United States. We've got basic sales data available there too. Upper right hand corner you see our newsletter. You can subscribe to that from our website at mo-re.com or from stlouisrealestatenews.com. You can sign up for it. It comes out once a month. It has some good news and data and market data and other helpful information. You can see down here we've got our iPod, our podcast, which is available on the iTunes store. You can go there, search for St. Louis Real Estate Market Update, look for the Arch, and you can download that free, and you can get these market updates monthly via podcast. You can also get this on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/morerealtors or on our Facebook page at facebook.com/morerealtors. And here are some QR codes. The one on the left will take you to a website with a lot of resources for buyers and sellers. And one on the right will take you to our free St. Louis Real Estate Market Forecast for 2012. I'll probably leave that up. It's probably the last month. As we get farther into the year, the forecast is going to be more of a look back. And there's the legal disclaimer stuff. So I'm going to put it back on the QR codes. And until next month, take care and God bless you.